Hello everyone. We want to continue our work making uh, our focus, our goal is look like this. Of course, in 3D printing, if you print like this, there are some other 3D printing that not available in the market. There is available, but it's really expensive. Who could print color just like printing um, regular printer but in 3D and with the rich color. But right now we will focus on the shape and then make sure the shape is good. I believe your progress right now, I believe maybe you already um, until this step, right? Until this step. So Mr. Dar will I will guide you from the beginning until the end. If you think you already know how to do that, you can just skip the video. You can just go to the thing that you don't understand and then continue from that. But if you want to watch it from the beginning to refresh your mind to understand again how to use this one, you can just play the video in your own computer later. But of course, because Labcom doesn't have a earphone or headphone or similar with that, or not available right now, so this means you need to maybe you need to watch it at home. Okay, now this is our progress. Last time you create this hand, and also this is pretty easy to do. So I will guide you to create the complete shape from head and body and then hands and feet and everything else, because we want to 3D print it and then make sure the result is good. So I will guide you from the beginning. So again, if your teacher who with you during the class play it from the beginning and you want to skip and then want to go through to the section that you need, just go to the section, just ask the teacher. Okay, so first step, you need to know how to navigate it. You can just click over here to rotate, or middle mouse and move your mouse, of course, and then to move it, and then this is to zoom. You can also using scroll wheel. You can also using another mode here. This one usually helpful if you want to create precision editing, so orthographic. But if you want to go to the art section, I believe perspective will be better. So we will switch between this one when needed. And then there are select tool. We can click and hold your mouse and then see there are a bunch of options. There are select box, select circle, select lasso, and then we have the cursor where we put or where if you want to add something, it will appear according to the 3D cursor. And then move tool to move, and then rotate tool to rotate. There are some options here. There are red button, red. It's mean rotate at red axis or x-axis. You can also type your key. If you highlight on green axis, in green axis, you can type maybe any number you want to try, degree you want to try. It also similar with this one. You can also access the location, rotation of there. Transformation, you need to move your mouse over here. Yeah, this one is rotation, and there are scale also, but we don't need to use this one. It's not efficient for me right now. It's better using scale tool here. If you move to the white circle, it will be scale in all direction. If you want to scale in z-axis or x-axis or y-axis, you can just make sure your mouse is over there, yeah, in the green box or red box or blue box. There are transform also if you want to have all-in-one scale, rotate, and also move in one option, but sometimes it will be overwhelming for some of you. You don't need to use this one. Annotation, we don't need the annotation yet. It's actually for let's say if you want to add some node, you want to make animation, and then you want to make movement, or you want to make node for your object. This one measure, if you want to measure, this is for precision um, modeling. So maybe you can ask to me what kind of precision modeling that we can make. Last time I create this spare part. So this scale is supposed to be similar with the spare part that I need. So that's why I need precision editing. So let's recreate our robot. So first we need to add sphere. You can click add mesh and then go to the sphere. This one UV sphere, and then I will rotate it. There are some options you can use one, but and also rotation over there. But I will using shortcut. The shortcut is R and then Y and then type 90. 90 it's mean 90 degree. If you look at here, there are ring over there. This means the polygon is look at over there. Then we go to edit mode. I teach you how to do this last time. I tell you how to do that, and then you can click C to select in circle mode. I will select until 1 2 3 4 kind of like that, and then there are options, maybe speed slip different. I will using insert face. You can also using eye a little bit over there, and then I will click I again one more time, but it's not really big. And then I will click E for extrude. If you look at here, this is the extrude region, extrude over there. You don't need to make it too big. And then to select ring, you can using select mode, change the select mode to edge mode for that. Then I will focus on here. You can select this one. And then there are some options. It's called select loop. Add loop rings. You can use this one. Usually I'm just using shortcut. The shortcut is wait, wait. Shortcut is Alt and then press the edge that you want to make selection, ring selection. So after that, what we going to do then? I will drag it down a little bit to make a little bit round. Yeah, also similar with this one. Just make it a little bit round. So there are a lot of options to do that. Then you can also using loop cut. I will click it over there, and it will be make a cut over there. Or you can also using Control R. Sorry, but in select mode, Control R, and then move it over there. Control R, move it over there. This is to make sure if you change the shading. If I change the shading to shades mode, it will be looks great. Even though actually you don't need to do that too. So next, after that we already create this head at least, and then next we want to add what is its ear, the ear, right? So I will add, and then again you can use it as a cylinder, and then I will rotate it in x-axis. You can click R and then click X and then type 90. Sorry, click R, click X for to lock in x-axis, and then 30 type 90 degree and then enter. Scale it, you can use it, click S, or you can use this one, click S for the shortcut scale, and then I will make it scale to a little bit over there. So you can also using move tool here, or you can using click G for grab, and then Y for locking and the Y-axis. It's up to you. Then next we can add a mirror modifier and then choose the sphere object. And because this is the, I want to make sure it in the y-axis, I will choose y because the mirror in y-axis. Next we go to edit mode. Then it'll be not similar with, maybe it'll not similar with the thing that I've created before, but it's okay. I hope you make some different with your own model. I'm using bevel and then make it a little bit like this, and then I will add a cut, or you can again you can also using the shortcut loop, oh sorry, menu loop cut. For me, I would prefer using shortcut. Then for the ear, because I want to add some ear a little bit higher over there, I will drag this one using extrude, or you can use E. It's maybe not too big. If you want to make it a little bit big, so it means you need to change the size of this one, but it's up to you actually. I don't ask you to create some complex thing. So, and then extrude like this, and then I will scale it a little bit to make the ear. Of course, this one we can fix it maybe these ads and everything else, but I don't need to. We need to do that right now. I will make it maybe even higher. Okay, so for the head we finished. Then we will create the body. For the body, we can just add mesh. There are some options of using cube. You can using another option too. I will make it like cartoonist robot. I will make it just cube, and then I will using Boolean modifier. So where is the modifier? You can choose this one, and then Boolean modifier, and then sorry, not Boolean, but bevel modifier. You can make it a little bit bigger, and then add some segment. If you satisfy with the size, which is I'm not really sure about this one, but I think it will look cute for this one. Then I will make the top option is a little bit bigger, a little bit, yeah. It's up to you for you. If you want to change it a little bit different too, it's up to you. So for the body, I think it's done. You can tweak a little bit, up to you. And then you can also make it sage mode, and then I will add for the hand. Yeah. I will add a cylinder again. I will rotate it again 90 degrees, and then I will scale it a little bit, scale it again in y-axis. This one actually for connection, it doesn't use for other things. I'll add bevel, add a little bit like this. It's actually up to you how it looks like. And then I will add again mirror modifier, and I'll put it here y-axis because it's in y-axis. Then after that we will add the hand. I will add hand with using curve, not using another things. I will using path. I will rotate it in z-axis 90 degree. Sorry, rotate C 90 degree, and I will scale it a little bit. I will go to the front view, and after that I will go to edit mode. In edit mode, we can change the curve, right? So I think I will make it a little bit like this. So it will be look like a tough guy, right? So but the important thing is like this line, not the yellow line. And then you go to the setting, object data properties, change the shape, the geometry. You can change the extrude. No, I will not using extrude, but we're using the bevel, and then in the bevel, geometry bevel, and then make it a little bit bigger, like this one. I think I will make it bigger. This one. If you don't like this, you still can change the position. Oh, I don't like this kind of thing, let's say. And then after that, you can move it at the Y view or the side view, and then change according to you like. If you want to add more, you can just click extrude and then add some uh, more segment or node. For me, I think enough for me. I will let it like this. Yes, this is a bit cartoonish, but yeah. So after that, again, we can copy it or make a mirror, and then using y-axis, put it over there. But oh, sorry, x-axis. Still, it's me using the cube as a mirror. But if it doesn't work, then there is a problem with that. You can change the y-axis like this, then it's correct. For the hand, because it will be small, we will not create too detailed. You can just add maybe cube, make it smaller, rotate it to the section that you want. Because you will not create super detailed design anyway, right? And then perhaps I will add. It's actually again, it's up to you. The design is not um, defined to the it is according to what you want. It's even different than what I showed you before, right? So I will add mirror again. So I will not ask you to create super detail just like before. It's just not really great. So next, if head and then uh, hands and body is done, then we create his feet. So it's similar with this one. We can add. We will add curve, path curve. I will rotate it to y-axis 90 degree, and I'll scale it. Make sure it not to around like this. And then inside view, I will go to edit mode. I will move it over there and like this, like that. Okay, then if you're satisfied with this at least the position, you can just make it bigger, the depth, right? Kind of like this. And of course, this one is not really good. You can always change if you think it's not really well, let's say nice to see. Just change the position according to your liking, right? Then after that, you can add um, the shoes. Oh, I forget. Don't forget to add mirror again in y-axis. If wrong, use this one as the but you see, right? Need to read it a little bit. Oh, like this. And then I will add this hand, these shoes. The shoes also, you don't need to make it super detailed. Just make it like this one. Scale it, right? Make sure it be like a shoe. I will not ask you to make a detail like what I show you, of course, because It'll take a lot of time. And then we're going to wait, I will click object and apply scale, and allow it to edit mode, and then I will add some segment here using extrude and scale it a little bit. Oh, sorry, you can move, not scale. Just move it a little bit over here. Remember, this one is just a robot. You don't need to make it too detailed. For me, you don't need to make it detailed, but if you want to create a detailed one, it's great and plus point too. Okay, yes. But of course, there are some fixes that we need to do. This one, you can add bevel modifier and then add more segment if you want to. You can make it bigger and more segment and make it shade smooth. It also, you need to add set smooth over there. Oh, it's not set. Set smooth. Okay, so because this one also yeah, we need to rotate a little bit. Maybe grab it over there, y-axis, and then add mirror modifier, and then again in mirror modifier again using y-axis, and then sorry, we need to use not the curve of the cube, and then see the result. So this is the basic. Maybe I don't know if you think this is similar with the last time, but it's good enough, right? Next, it's not necessary, but it will helpful for you to see the lighting, how it look like. Actually, I will add some lighting over there. This one, or maybe tree lighting. I will choose this one, blue, a little bit blue. This one a little bit red, and this one a little bit yellow. Okay. This one. Okay. I will make it closer, and then change how to change the material. The last one. So I will save it in 11p. It's loading, right, guys? 11b. I'll save it as robot 3, actually robot 2, but this just for saving time. Robot 3 3D printer, and save. Next, change the material. You can choose the material that you want over there. Material properties, click new. If there is no material, you can change with the name of some material, let's say head, and then change the color. So I want to color blue, a little bit like this, let's say. But at the eyes, we can go to edit mode and then select the middle of them. Click C if you want to know. Click C and then do that, and then click plus again, new, and then change to or adjust a sign, and then change the color according to your liking. I will add some metallic and less roughness, and I will add some clear coat too. Okay, then for this one I prefer it white, but I will change the setup to maybe a little bit bluish. No, it's not really good. Or maybe like this, ice blue, yeah. And if you want to add a little bit different, you can add a little bit more detail over there, but it's not necessary. Some detail, it's supposed to incorporate the capability of 3D printing, which is cannot make a 90-degree angle. You need to make it a little bit like this, right? So I will also add bevel modifier to make it a little bit detailed, and then after that I will set it smooth like this. Next, for body, I will using the same for head material. But for hands, I will using, well, black material, and maybe hands and feet. Okay, I don't know. The name is actually, yeah. I will make it a bit brown. Brown is like that. And I will not set up anything else. I will choose this one too. And for this one, I will using this material. What is it called? I not called it. Ocean. I don't know. What's the light blue? It is the. Just this one too. Oh, you can also make it smooth. This one also. For this one, I'm using light blue too. But for this one, I don't know what kind of fit that. Maybe just light blue. So it's done, guys. This is the thing that you can use to create using Blender. After that, you need to save the file and then export it to SL file. This one is standard file to 3D printing. Later in the next section, we will print our object. Of course, I will check if, but if you like to make some, let's say, oh, last time there are some expression like eyes, right? You can add a cube again. It's up to you actually how it look like. I will make it simple like this one, and then add the material that punch the light. I will using emission, and then change this. Maybe I will make it a little bit yellow. Change this, and if not pop up, it means you not yet change the ambient occlusion, bloom, skin reflection. You need to add it. But if you're using a slow computer, please don't do that because it will be slow down your computer a lot, like this, right? I don't know, I don't like to add his mouth, so I will leave it like that. So yeah, this is our 3D model object. If you want to add some detail, I suggest you to add it, but actually basically everything's already done, right? I will not have any burden with you anymore anyway, right? Oh, it's not good. I will delete it. If you want to add some, maybe last time you can add like a backpack over there, sorry, backpack, little backpack over there to make it a little bit nicer. Or it will come, and of course we will add some more score for you. Next thing after we learn this one, you will also will let's say learn about theoretical things. Yeah, I cannot join the class right now. Okay, then oh, again, because 3D printing, the limitation 3D printing, I will minimize this kind of hanging, right? So it will easier if the printing is the 3D printing has disadvantages, so the result will be good. So don't make too much upgrade. 90-degree thing is not good. Let's say this one is not really good also. This support, right? Okay guys, that's all that I want to share you. You have the question, you can just comment to the classwork. I will send the video. I will ask the teacher who in charge to play this video. Good luck, goodbye, God bless you.